This great game, the match started off beautifully between two teams, Sunrisers Club taking it on Rovers Club at this inaugural first match of FAO League here at this Barabati Stadium. Look at both the teams. One in maroon yellow is Rovers Club, whereas Sunrise Club in yellow black. They decided to came up early on. They've taken that charge, and that seems to be very good. The ball in good control and possession. They've started to look amazing. The kind of start they have look for the team. And it's going to be a great contest between these two teams, as this is just the beginning inaugural match, where is led by two
And they will
captains.
be removing the center one tomorrow.
Arpan Lakra there, the captain of Sunrise Club, whereas Rovers Club captain Rajesh Nayak, along with the goalkeeper Ankit Bhujian, and the goalkeeper of Sunrise Club Orissa, Sanjay Hambra. And that's a good coordination of players, right? They've just started to come up. They've just a bit of moving their body, a bit practice, just rehearsing a bit. That is what it takes 5 to 10 minutes to make sure that they have been onto the ground with that kind of energy, enthusiasm, with all the kind of perseverance and dedication they'll show. The only thing it takes a bit little time to adjust to the ground, the conditions, whether the ball is coming onto their foot, as it will come after 2 3 minutes. A big body movement, and that's a good pass coming in. Jersey number 11 there, but well defended, guided by jersey number 3. That's a well done job, and that's a good kick coming in by jersey number 14. Passes to jersey number 7. Najib there, and he passed it back to his team, and that's a brilliant passing. We've seen almost sometime brilliance from Rovers Club. The defense line is doing good with marking players. Jersey number 6 now getting it close, just trying to pull that one, but he lost the ball, lost the control, trying to kick that one, but that's going all the way up. But well tried, and that's the beauty of this game. Every team is talented, every team has got good players. They just want to make sure that they use the opportunity they banked on. Whichever opportunity they comes in, they kick start looking to build their good coordination between players from both the ends. Never easy to say which team is good. Both are doing good. Here we see just number 11 Arshad taking it on, just trying to go with that left plank, left pass coming inside that one. Could that be the first one? But he missed that one up. It should have been a goal and a sight of relief here for Rovers Club. That should have been a goal, but well tried. Arshad is almost pulled that ball from that long distance. And that's what from center right to left. There's a good coordination of Arshad and Arban Lakara, Mohammad Tamim, Abhinanda. He's doing a good role as a defender. Whereas we have good defense line from Abhinash Mudulu from Rovers Club. And that's something that's not good. He's injured, and quickly physiotherapist coming onto the ground. Vivek Haiko came home. Today's physiotherapist, Doctor Vivek Haiko came home, just entering that moment, just making sure that he does it magic. He pulled out some good moments, and he makes sure that he does that to the player and make sure that he recovers early on. It's jersey number 11, Arshad, who is back there. He's been pulled up, and that seems to be a good news. Is on the field is okay, which is so important. His presence is one of the best prominent players of the team from Sunrise Club, which is why it is important his presence. And that's why it is taking time most of the time when you organizes your team in such a way, well structured in such a way that you do a bit of test of players actually to make sure that which player suits which exact position is likely to play center half, defend, midfield, making sure that he targets areas from center line to the defense line, making sure that he do with small passes, hand to hand coordination, good coordination of eye actually. When you're taking the ball with a quick pace, You have all your eyes on ball, not on your opponents or not on your teammates. So sometimes it becomes little tough to actually pass it the ball with that same intent. And most of the time, it's a reason of losing the ball or not getting that accurate pass to your own team player. So that usually happens with players, and it takes time to come from that way. But what a way that this league has been, and it's just an indication of this inaugural match is going to be at a very full-fledged site between these two great teams, taking on each other, not giving any inch here. Jersey number 7 doing in some good, showing his good talent, showing his skill, just taking the ball, a wonderful dribbling skill actually, just making sure that he does not lose the possession. Muhammad Amin recognizes to be there and then lost the ball. Boys in yellow just getting that one. Jersey number 11 from Abinandu Rahim. Captain just leading from front, looking for that left flank, but well defended. It's a good one by jersey number 4 from Sunrise Club, actually just blocking him. Didn't give him any inch to make sure that he kicks that ball quickly there. And that's a wonderful defense line from Maroon Black. Sunrise Club actually, they're strongly there into that action, and that could have been a chance. Is the ball in? Is the ball in? And that is over it. Oh dear, so close moment. Just look that he made it quickly, sounded like he was there, all right. Was there in that halfway, looking to create that chance, looking to get that chance with that good knock way. But there we see a good collusion. But well tried. It was almost, it seems out. He was inside that ring. Captain just trying to make sure his best presence, but somehow he was defended, he was deflected there, could not get that, but that's a good try. Almost, it seems out. It's just the beginning of a great tournament ahead, a great league ahead. This is just the inaugural match, and we have seen some great stunner. Just it's been 8 minutes and 34 seconds, still counting. We have seen such great moments, some great move, which just justify that this league is going to be on a high rocket way for these youngsters. This league would give great players, it will nurture great youngsters on a big platform, big occasion, rising to the occasion. These tournaments bring good players at every point. You see the passes, accuracy, so well structured, and there's got that one. Jersey number 10, but slightly missed that one. But well done, a good job, quick job by the goalkeeper there from Sunrisers Club. It's Sanjay Hambram who does his job, who does this one really well. So much patience, so much he's having eagle eye on the ball, nowhere else, and just latching onto that one and didn't giving any inch to the opponent side. Just showing his best move as a goalkeeper, what he's supposed to do, just making sure that blocking those good passes, blocking those counter attacks, and that's a good, lovely ball, but well done. Almost he reaches out there with a hope, a beautiful smile in his way, but that's a bit good way to just look at that side, look at that way, making sure that they're doing good. They're coming up with good intent. They're coming with good numbers, actually, making sure that they rise to that occasion with good header coming in. A good interception from jersey number 7. He's got the ball with that brilliant pass. Didn't take time. Oh dear, they're just going away from that rope. But it was a good way. It was a gorgeous ball. He's played it on. Didn't take much time. It was a lovely pass. And it was a carry on ball. Didn't take much time. Just kick it away and let the ball going away. But for a while, this has to be a super pass actually out of a calculated risk. Didn't take much time in dodging the ball, just carried the ball with that length. It was perfectly being judged, but somehow could not get it into that corner. That is what they're trying, coming strongly back to back with that right intent to make sure that they're so much calm and composed, just stay focused on their natural game, on the natural ability of players actually to come up strongly into that action. Nowhere it seems out to be easier for any of the side to score a goal and take that lead. Not a single inch. Not any of them is in the backward position to give them a goal. It is almost very hard for them to just get through that position of making that goal. So, which is why they're trying to pull their heart, trying to come up strongly with whatever best they can do in order to make sure that they scores a goal and take the lead ahead. And this is why it's very common for them to analyze the game from that point, where they're going little wrong, or what are the best practice they can do from the opponent side, what smart tricks they can apply, and what good strategy they can build up in the remaining minutes to overcome. And there we see that's not a good one indication there. Player being on the ground, and that's not at all a good sign. As we see the physiotherapist being there, Dr. Vivek Haikam Kimbo, who is there absolutely there making sure that the player gets okay on the field. His presence is marked important. If not so that will be a question: who will be the substitute in place of that particular player who's injured? And we have a wonderful lineup for both the teams. They have good substitute, and especially this is at these points, especially it becomes a great moment for players from substitute side to showcase their talent, and this is the right time for them. You can't get a better opportunity than this. That's a good pass, easy passes. Captain leading it from front, taking that one, but could not clear that one. But that's an amazing job by Abdul Rahim, jersey number 11. Taking it ball, just looking to go with that cross coming in, but losing from that way. Nobody was there, but well tried. It was a free one there from jersey number 15. But that long pass from the right angle to the left. Such a great pass, actually. That kind of a practice of good passes. They've built that one, they built that side. They got those good passes actually. Just trying to play the natural game, trying to build that pressure. And now they've been on the ball, not on short target, because actually when you have that ball possession and you tends to do that ball technique, trying to get a bit of practice there, making yourself a bit handy onto the ball and making sure that ball is coming good onto your shoes. You're getting a good control, and this control gets improved. As this control gets improved by time to time, as we see a good improvement there, with more kicks, with more time you have with the ball, leading you to a good way of ball, making sure that you have ball time to time. You pass it to your player that energize you, that gives you a big confidence of a good ball control. And this is what these players are trying to build, that confidence of taking ball with them and trying to go with them some good skilling way of making sure that they have a good control over the ball. How other good passes we've seen from both the ends, good passes, good players making sure that they've tried to keep the game in. So far, it's been 14 minutes, and none of them have given easy chances. No corners coming in. Very strange. With that cross kick coming in, with that header into that one. Could that be the first one? And yes, it is. He's done that one. Jersey number 10. It's Suresh Kadia. What he's done is a magic. That was a moment we were talking about, and magic into that picture frame. Jersey number 10 has done that one, and the Rovers Club has taken that lead. You can't get a better and beautiful lead than this. Where Sunrise Club have done it, actually it's Sunrise Club, jersey number 10, Urban Lakra. Urban Lakra has done this great. They've taken that lead, and what a take about that. It was well organized, well structured. And that was the pass we all were talking about, that moment when the right time comes in. They were so much ready on that position. And what a good player, Urban Lakra, just latching on that opportunity and making sure that he does not do anything wrong at that point, making the best capitalization of that point in that D, and just making that point count as one. 16 minutes 32 seconds, times clicking on, and now the pressure has little bit building on the opponent's part, Rovers Club, where they need to be very much sure of what they're just trying to do and where they went actually wrong in that particular defense line, where they have Abhinash Muduli there in the defense side, but still they've got the answers of beating down all the bushes of the defense line and getting that pass and making that as easy you like. And there the position comes where teams actually concede a goal and they comes in big pressure. So there comes a real test of the tournament for young teams and young dynamic players to not to lose their calm in under pressure. Make sure that ready with that pressure, with that cross coming in, and a good clearance and a good one. They've got that ball. Lovely possession. Jersey number 11 just trying to create that one. Good one. Taking that good control and then passing back to jersey number 8 with that cross coming in. And a good deflection there. Again, that jersey number 10. Urban Lakra there getting in that picture. You cannot keep him away in the frame throughout the entire match. From the beginning, we've seen his great move, his great pass, his ability to rotate the ball, just get a good control of that ball with that cross pass coming in, but a good clearance. But no, the clearance not yet. They've got inside the D, just trying to create that space, but well defended, and they lost the ball. And that's what they're trying to go with that rhythm. Sunrise Club actually going in that wonderful form. The players, they're actually aware of their role, respected position. They're good at playing, and absolutely a great way of captaincy to make sure that he analyzes the players according to their skill set of the position, and actually is leverage the players, allow the players to play in their natural game, in their natural position, is making sure that they produce the best part. They do their best and give their best and leave it to the rest. And that's what captain says, and that what he believes in the team hierarchy, is making sure that the team plays in that same rhythm. And that's we've seen an example of a wonderful goal coming in with that perfect execution of each player's contribution, and then in the end, a great finishing touch by Urban Lakra. And what all we have seen is good passes, easy passes, and a good domination in the game by jersey, by all the players from um, Rovers Club, and especially Sunrise Club as well. They've tried to pull this game in their way, making sure they've called the ball, maximum ball position they have, with good small passes. They've not tried to play with long passes. And that's a good strategy of not losing your energy early on, making sure you sustain that energy. And that's quickly coming in, is unstoppable. Jersey number 11 lost his control, somehow lost it, and a good clearance coming in. And a good clearance at that point, too. Again, they've got it. They've got it. And that's a good clearance coming in. These are their good defense line, actually. They're just trying to rotate that one. Jersey number 6. And that's a good way to go through that point, making sure that they build that pressure. Okay, jersey number 15, Mahesh K, recognizes to pull that up, running quickly to make sure that they've got that hold, a good control over the ball line. over the ball position, just making sure that they've got the best part. Still 21 minutes with one goal on the board, and especially coming from that Urban Lagra's boot, just trying to create that one. Jersey number 8 has now entered. Mohammad Hamim kicks and loses the ball away. But well tried by Mohammad Hamim. On the other end, it's defender Abinash Mudulu along with his teammate Najib, Mohammad Amin, Abdul Rahim K, Captain Rajesh Nayak there as well, making sure that he does something good to come back. He's looking to come back with that equalizer to make sure that they are still in the game, and that's what is Sunrisers Club would love to end this first half on a high note of a lead, and that's what they're worried the opponent side to make sure that they strongly end this quarter. That's a cross kick coming in. Can they make it? Can they make it? Jersey number 9 with that strong one and a good clearance coming, but back to jersey number 4 from the opponent side, trying to build that pressure with that cross kick coming in, but well done. Almost he was there with that skill, with that long kick coming in and going away from that range. A long range coming in, but well try for a while. It seems Audi is building that pressure. And that's what they're trying to just build that pressure, making sure they do their best, they give their best, and that's what they're capable of producing those good one. A good pass, the game goes on and straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, strongly getting into that action, coming quickly with that intent. And that's what they're capable of producing those moments, and that's what they're capable of getting that goals, getting those good attempts, trying to build that pressure, trying to accelerate in that way, trying to create that pressure on the opponent side. Just that wonderful skill, lost the ball in control, but well try. Almost they're fighting hard back to come back with an equalizer. But they're just trying to keep that rhythm, trying to keep that way, shining in that stars, quickly running for that, and a good one. And a good one to end up this one. 24 minutes is all about 25 minutes of the play. And they're just trying to create that angle, just trying to kick that one away, just looking to specially analyzing that point, looking to build that one, trying to create that one, especially making sure that they've analyzed the right interest. And now passes back to these, making sure that they've got that right intent, they've got right views, they've analyzed the game very well, and the game is going in that way. keeping it simple with that small passes. Jersey number 10 quickly running to get that ball back in the action where jersey number 11 have come on the right way to make sure, but in the end, they've lost the ball and the control. But well try. It was a good judging of the ball with that pace. Could not completely meeting that pace of the ball, but trying to pull himself up and making sure that he reaches that and identifies the right position. He was coming strongly in that way. Good pass back to back. Entering in that D region is always dangerous for that team. Jersey number 6 with that cross coming in straight into his hand. It was a good one by Sunrisers Club, a counter attack, but a good save by the goalkeeper Ankit Bhuja. Saves it completely. He does it well. Just trying to create that space. Lovely way to tackle that one. Could that be the first one, but misses that one? A brilliant move. Tried to just show his great football skilling and making sure that he does it well. He does it well to come back. And that's what he's trying to do, that creating that pass, creating that lovely passes, making sure that he reaches that angle. And he covers that one well, and he does it well in order to make sure the game still goes live, back to back passes. And we're seeing good number of people coming, and they've got the ball. Jersey number 11 running quickly, but a beautiful one to block him. Jersey number 3, absolutely right flag, blocking him. And that's been 30 minutes have gone so far, and we've seen some great movements, great game. Look at that scene here is absolute serenic to watch these players, young players, just looking for that one goal with that one goal and that's quickly running, covering that way. Jersey number 11 straight into his hand. He does it well. Good job. It was a good save there, just keeping his eye, keeping a little low. That would have been a goal in case if he misses that one. And that's what the referee here is warning. Actually, a good umpiring have been shown by the referees with no hesitation of players not following rules.
They've been guiding and making sure that the game goes with the fair play, and that's what it's been great to watch things going in that way in today's game. And we're sure to go with that same way in the entire tournament as this tournament progresses. Is just the first match, inaugural match of this NGO League edition. And we see match commissioner also, Durga Madhav Naik. His amazing contribution is immense so that these leagues have been produced, these leagues have been inaugurated under his guidance, leadership. Absolutely a great leader. Where we have team manager from Sunrise Club Orissa, Akbar Khan, and head coach Niyaz Rahmat Pullat. Along with the Rovers Club, we've seen Sanjeev Patsani as head coach and Sai Prasad as assistant coach. Along with the referee, we have Rajkumar Angosa Singh, Sakhawat Ali Khan, and Shahnawaz Alam. With the fourth official, we have Pranay Saha. With the referee assessor Sujit Kumar Patra. So these are the officials of the game. Just taking that ball, leading that way, trying to go with that pass, trying to build that pressure. And as we've seen, good marking of players and players from boys in yellow, which is Sunrise Club, Orissa. And we have seen Rovers Club also coming strongly, just trying to go with that pass, trying to create that chance, trying to recapitalize that one mistake which they did in goal, trying to strongly come back with that lead. That's a good pass, jersey number 10 from this side, Suresh Khadia. And Arvind Lakra there, Suresh Khadia, along with his teammate Abdurrahim K, making sure that they passes the ball with good way, strongly marking their presence, marking their way. Easy one and a good save. Just they've tried their well, and actually we've seen more counter attacks from Rovers Club as you compare to Sunrise Club, but where Sunrise Club have got that one opportunity for that goal, and whereas Rovers Club are just looking to find that one. And as the time is progressing, they're just likely to end up that game just trying to create that pressure onto that one, just trying to create that small passes, just trying to build that one. Small pass and the header coming in into inside that picture lineup. That's a good call, easy call, making sure that he delivers that best, he produces that best, making sure that he creates that good moment, he attacks it in that way, tackles in that way, create that big pressure, mounting that pressure on. And these are the moments, and these are the moments they look to go ahead and, in perspective of the game, they look so easy and calm, composed. Sunrise Club have got four shots, five, where Rovers Club have got seven, and shot on target are equally two and two. This shows out Rovers Club are still in the game and they've got a good possession of good passing. They've got great counter attacks, but not somehow they've got into that goal. But they've tried with big counter attacks and few they've misses. But they've tried to strongly make sure that take the lead, strongly getting in that way with that cross kick coming in, but going away from it. And no corner there, surprisingly, in this 37 minutes so on. We have not seen any corner coming up in that way. They've got that jersey number 11. Can that be the first or a good clearance? How close that was. Oh dear, absolutely great one. Arvind Lakra there is kicking that one away. It was such a strong one. That would have been a goal. Arshad now leading that ball, getting that one, coming with that close kick and a good save by Ankit Bhuyan. And look at that way, Rovers Club were almost there. It seems out Rovers Club was almost there. They reaches out there, but somehow could not turn into that way, could not get in that point. Make sure that they do their best. The cross coming in, they've got the ball, they've got the possession, but somehow they've managed to pull that one up. Absolutely a good one. They've almost restricted them on onto that point. They've restricted with that hard one, and they make sure that they do their best. They were able to come up strongly in that way, trying to create that big pressure onto them. And that's what and that's what we are waiting eagerly because the time is ticking off. Soon there will be half time call. We're making sure that both teams are in that hunt of making sure that they end that one up. And that's what they're calling and kicking that game ahead as the time is ticking off. They're falling into the trouble with the pressure being building high. But not a single time we've seen pressure being mounting on that cross kick coming in, but a good way of a clearance coming in that shape. It was in that right shape. Actually, was losing that good control over that point. It was a well determined pass, full of passion, full of passionate way. Seems out now they have into it, but somehow could not be that their point. It's not things going in their way today. They've tried hard to pull each and every moment, but somehow they've lost their way, lost their point, and that's what they will come back strongly analyzing it, where they're going a little long. And this is what Sunrise Club have been marching to that point, making sure that the kind of a game it's going on, it should go with that same rhythm. And they have those scores a goal, they've taken a lead, but that's not all the work they have done is full complete. It is half done. So now they have to be very much sure, very much accurate of not providing the goals, making sure that to be stronger in the defense line and making sure that where they're lapsing the ball control, which is being good from Rovers Club as compared to the Sunrise Club. At any point, Rovers Club can strongly come with a goal. So that's what the defense line has to be very much accurate. They have to be very much punctual, very much careful about in not leaking that goal. And there we see that strongly missed that one. He was almost there, jersey number 21. He was almost there for a while, it seems, but could not hold on to that one. It was a quick pass, could not match to that pace, and that's what the time is taking off. And surely they're waiting for that alarm clock to ring for that half time, and surely they would just make sure that they do something well in that break, get their breath, and a bit. That's long kick coming in with no result. It is just a bit of anxiety and bit of frustration we've seen on Rovers Club side as they played so well. They're going so well, but somehow could not ending that finishing touch, could not provide that finishing touch. And this is what they're very much sure of what happens and what happens. 3 minutes of additional time being provided, and that's what is a good news for Rovers Club to make sure that in these 3 minutes they strongly end up in scoring a goal and keeping this contest alive and keeping that score levels with 1-1. And that's what all they would love to bank on. They would love to make sure that they add that point. What's happened there? The goalkeeper is there, Rovers Club side. Sunrise Club goalkeeper Sanjay Hambra. And they have to check up the physiotherapist. Dr. Haikim Chain is there with making sure that what's happening up. Is he require his attention and is he injured himself? Is he all right? And yes, it seems he's okay with that and he'll be back on the ground. That's a good news for that key player, key goalkeeper there, as he has saved multiple times and building that pressure. The time's ticking off, time's just going on, and that's what all the SRC Sunrise Club would have to make sure that they just pass the time, this few crucial seconds, in order to end this on a leading side, this half time, and make sure that they strongly come back with one more and seals this game. And that's what they're trying to build that pressure, and that's what they're trying to pull that moment up, making sure that they're up against it. They've got each and every time, each and every moment. They're looking to build that pressure, and especially that good pass and a good clearance with 10 seconds to go, nine. They're just keeping that ball, making sure that the alarm hooter goes, and they would end this first half with a lead. And that's what they would love to get that lead ahead with times being called. 3 minutes have been there, so how much additional seconds they've been. And now there's the whistle has gone, which shows out the timeline for that particular thing, for the particular time frame, as half time will be awarded very shortly. And that's what they're just trying to build, just trying to create that pressure on them, pressure on their side, looking to get set, looking to create that chance, looking to create that moment. And that's what we've seen that halftime coming in. And that's a good one, this game at this wonderful venue, Barabati Stadium. And that's what they would love to end, the Sunrisers Club taking that lead with that one ahead of Urban Lakra goal, which came in the 16th minute with that lead. Rovers Club still struggling to get that one, still struggling to mark their point, to mark their goal. And that's what we have in the halftime, where 51 possession, Sunrise Club, Rovers Club 49, and shot on target led strange 9 from Rovers Club, but could not turn into that opportunity side, where 6 from Sunrise Club shot on target were equally 3-3, and 2 saves, no corners, just one corner coming from Sunrise Club, 4 fouls, and no more additional yellow cards or red cards being offered. So that's a good way of the game going on in that segment. And it would love to continue in that way. And just stay tuned. We'll be back for the second half. And I'll assure you that you'll enjoy the second half with all the great things happening, coming up with a great story to be written there. It's been MGM FAO League, the first inaugural game here. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
Hey, 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 hey. Chair, chair.
We are back at the second half, and now the positions of goal have been changed from right to left. That's what both the teams have now looked on to come strongly in the second half, with Rovers Club look to come strongly in that second half, and that's what they've decided to showcase their right talent, especially come strongly in the few early minutes and get that goal and get an equalizer. That's what all they have to do in order to come back in that game. And whereas Sunrisers Club have thought with some other strategy, some other plans they have today to make sure that they go with that same rhythm, and in multiplying these goals, adding one more, two more, and taking that lead ahead and creating difficulty for boys in red to strongly come back. And that's what it's going between both these teams, two heavyweight clash in the first match. And there we see the lights being up at this venue and things going good at this weather. Weather conditions have been perfectly been matched, which requires not that too much humid, with that small pass coming, trying to get that pass right in. Jersey number 18 gets in, and that's a good way, and a good way to use that resource, strongly trying to come up.
धन्यवाद. Hey, thank you.
And he's lost his control, lost his shape, and that's what that seems out to be good news for them, because If it happens out to be, there will be a corner coming in, and I'm not sure what happens now. The drama goes on, pressure full on boys in yellow Sunrise Club, because this was a time where they were told of not making any mistake in that day. Try to be very much attentive, try to be very much conscious about not doing any mistake there, and that's what now it has happened out. And now they're looking to go through that kick. They've got a chance. Is this the golden chance for Rovers Club? And will there be any more chances such like that, or that is a hope reinfused with a goal? That's what all Rovers Club fans and the teams would have thought, and what they are looking. And that's a penalty call. That's a penalty side. Jersey number 11, it's Abdul Rahim. All on your way, and now all hopes. Can he reinfuse that hope with a goal? And with that equalizer, that's what all they needed out. ROC Rovers Club. Can he do it? So everybody's eyeing. Oh dear, what has happened? How can he miss that golden chance? Whoa, my word. He's done something that nobody has thought of, with that close call as a goal. Could not tie that one up. He's missed it completely. He has missed that completely, hit the pole, and then a big deflection and a good work. It was a huge pressure on Sanjay Hamram, but he's done an incredible job in pulling this one up. Otherwise, that would have been a equalizer coming strongly by Rovers Club, and that is a chance that Rovers Club will not forget. That the key moment they have not able to produce a goal. It was a golden chance and a golden opportunity which they have missed completely. Which was, how could they miss? And that's what all they'll be thinking today overnight. If they loses out this game, surely it will be a huge question round for Abdul Rahim K, that you were awarded that penalty and it was going so well, but somehow could not be. It was your day, it was not your way, things going up. How can he does it so? How can he does it so? And that's what they are trying to build that one, and that is what they're trying to go with, that same intent, with that wonderful pass. Jersey number 10 just keeping that one. Suresh Kadia recognizes this to be jersey number 17, Muhammad Amin, and then passes it to jersey number 6, and then 7 back. Najib there. Again back to Muhammad Amin and Najib. There's a good coordination between them, playing in that central line, playing for the defense line and the forward line, covering that region. But somehow they've got the ball. They've got the ball in possession. Boys in yellow, they've startedly coming inside that region. Jersey number 18 with that pass coming in. Could that be a one? And yes, well done, well done. A good save and a good clearance coming by boys in Red Rovers Club. This time did not do any mistake in that defense line. Suresh Kadia with a long kick coming in and straight into his hand. Well done, well done. And that's what they're just trying to build, that pass, just trying to create that space, looking to go through that way, looking to go through that space, trying to create that angle coming in strongly with that way. Jersey number 7 with that strong kick, and that's a good clearance. An amazing clearance by Sunrise Club, almost blocking that way with that wonderful defense line, absolutely doing a great job. However, they have got a corner, I would say. It emerges as an opportunity for again Rovers Club, but they have to do something. They have to do something well in order to make sure that they've got that pass cross coming in strongly. And yeah, that's what the referee was mentioning. It was not right. It was from left side. You have to take that point from that cross corner coming in with that header. And again, that kick, but a good clearance. It seems out to be in good control. Taking that control with that kick and a good clearance. And that's what they are superb in handling that situation. Boys in yellow, Sunrise Club. And that's what they're just looking to go with, that same pace, same intent, actually, just trying to build that pressure over to him, making sure that calling every moment as an important, crucial one for both the teams. Jersey number 6 here with jersey number 7 there. And that's what they're just trying to build that pressure, actually, strongly coming in with that cross pass coming in with jersey number 5, jersey number 7. And that's what they're just trying to pull that moment, pull that one up against each other, making sure that they've got that moment, they've got that good control. The game's not yet over. It's both the teams who are strongly competing against each other, making sure that they draws their attention back. They pull their attention back with that sliding kick by boys in red, but could not get that ball inside that way, making sure that they've got each and every side, they've got that hustle, and that's what they're struggling, and that's what they're trying to make that intent, calling this as it looks easy from this perspective, but it's never easy. Marking has been tremendous by both teams, though one goal have been done by Sunrise Club, but still the ball possession and other things elements have been quietly going in favor of boys in red. They've got more opportunities but could not. It is their day to make those opportunities count in their way, but still they're charging hard, they're keeping it hard, making sure they do their best. They put up all their hard work over to it, make sure that they produce those good things going in their sideways, making sure that they've done everything amazingly there. The cross coming in but did not go through it. It was a well tried shot with all calculated risk but could not turn up into that way. Could one jersey number 2 back to them? And that's what they're trying to pull that one with that same with long kick coming in inside that region, trying to create that chance. And that's what they're trying to charge, keeping it high, keeping it on high note, making sure that they've got it in best way, in best fashion, in best elements. And that's what they're just trying to kick that one ahead. And that's what the pressures fall on each side. Each side have a lot of opportunities, they have a lot of responsibilities with the game going on with that pace. And be aware of the time. The time was there. 58 seconds have 58 minutes have gone, and the time is passing on with all the pressure being building high on each side. But where is more over on Rovers Club, as they're just one goal ahead, one goal behind that way. And we see the physiotherapist Dr. Mike Haiko Kim coming into that action and making sure that he does his magic. He gets the players okay on the field, make sure that they're okay and they're back with that same intent, with the same rhythm, back into that action. And that's what we've started up to look on that one occasion strongly there. They're getting that action. They're looking to create that chance, strongly coming with that pass and then losing that ball. Jersey number 10. It's in boys in yellow. Jersey number 10, Suresh Kadia, recognizes to be that player, kicks it away on that line and just do a clearance of what best he can do at the initial stage in keeping sure that the game goes alive. As hardly we've left with 30 minutes of play, we've got ample of time with all the good show in the picture coming in the sideline in that remaining 30 minutes. And that's what they're trying to pull that away, pull that moment, create that moment in that chance, trying to pull each and every side, trying to make sure of what best they can do, trying to make sure what best they can do at every time. They come strongly with time to time things, keeping everything simple and making sure that they does it well. That's a good quality of this game. As everything goes with time to time, just focus on your skill, make sure that you've got that ball control, and rest is the play is in control. With that corner coming in with that free kick from that range, from that 10 to 15 yards, and that header straight into his hands, straight into the hands of Sanjay Hambram, who is in a tremendous form today, who have done so well today, has not conceded any foul, any mistake from his end, keeping his team on a high note. That's a good pass, but a good clearance. A good clearance coming at the same time. And that's what he's trying to build that pressure, build that pass, cross coming in, but a good clearance. And a good clearance, but back to the boys in red. This half have been dominatedly fully by boys in red, and that's what they are knowing that if they do so, they scores a goal, and the game moves ahead in the penalty side. In case, then surely it will never easy for any of the team to strongly compete. So this is what the boys in yellow, Sunrise Club, would love to end this game on a high note, on taking that lead and just not letting the opponent to score a goal, going with that same intent. Each every minute is passing, the pressure is heavily being on the shoulders of Rovers Club as they're falling in deep, deep trouble. And that's what they're trying to pull that up high, trying to create that charge, trying to create that chance, making sure that they do it well, they does it well, they does everything good in order to make sure that they've got good passes. They've got they've got a wonderful game ahead and aside. What actually they look to possess that way, trying to create that charge, making sure that they does everything well in order to make sure that they go with a good passing way, a good intent. It's a long kick coming in with that header coming in, and that's going through their way. Could not judge it to the perfection, to the perfectly. Could not judge it into that way. Jersey number two there, and that's his pass wrongly there. They've got the ball running quickly. Jersey number, has he got it through? Has he got it through? Yes, he has. What a great move. Jersey number 11. This is Arshad from Sunrisers Club. What a great spectacle he has. Quick legs, just one mistake. They've gone through it. He juggles the goalkeeper and into that net. Wow, now this is brilliance. Absolutely brilliance. The Sunrisers clubs are now over the moon. They've taken that lead with that big lead on 2 goals. Look at that action quickly running. So long distances traveled and just an easy pass, dodging the goalkeeper and then into the nets. This is an amazing, incredible show of a wonderful player and good athletic move covering that long region, taking that ball, having that good control over the ball with that wonderful goal coming into the action and taking it from 1 to 2. And there, the Sunrisers clubs were waiting for that golden chance. One small error. This time it's Arshad P. This was a small error chance, as in the passing it happens, and who would have thought this small error would have turned into a big disaster for the Rovers Club, as now it seems out more and more difficult as the time crosses. The Rovers Club have been marking into deep morass as they're falling into that quilt, and that's what they're making sure that they're not going in the right way, they're not doing absolutely things going in their way, and now they'll be in big pressure because where they're going wrong is their defense line not doing right absolutely, or the forward line not in good coordination with good passes. They have entered the D area several times, they've got several shot on target but could not turn up into that goal. They've got an opportunity as a key one in the penalty side, could not turn that one into. So several occasions there have been where it was easier chance for them, but could not they've been turned into that one. And there you see shot on targets 13 Rovers Club and 8 by Sunrise Club. And there we see that's a collusion between goalkeeper. And that's not a good news. That's not a good one. Hard collusion, not a good one. And Sunrisers Club have got the possession 48%, whereas the ball possession have been 52%, more than 4% than Sunrisers Club. And that's not to be a good news as it's a very hard collusion. Not sure who's injured, but that seems out to be both are lying in deep pain on the ground. And now it's physio doctor Vaikhai Kim Ho to be there to make sure that he does it magic, make sure the players are okay on the ground. We pray for their good hope, not any severe injury they've been into. So make sure they're up against each other, they're standing tall and making sure that They rise to that occasion point. And that's okay. It seems out to be a good one as they're on the field now. It's okay. It's a good news. The players have been onto the ground once again. They've been back with jersey number 7, jersey number 11, and that's a good passing coordination between the Mahesh Hansda, Suresh Kadia, Abdul Rahim K, Muhammad Amin, Mahesh K, Abinash Mudulu, and Najib taking from that jersey number 7. But somewhere they're going wrong, and that's what we are analyzing. What's happening up, not going in their way? What is the thing that is choking them in not getting any goal? And look at Sunrisers Club Orissa. They have got two chances and they make the best use out of it. Two easy ones they've turned up into that difficult chances. They've looked so easy. And that's the beauty of this game. Difficult things often looks easier when it becomes with good coordination. Oh, there we see he's on the ground. That's not a good symbol. He's on the ground. Looks he's completely down. Not sure will he rise up to that. Yes, he does, and the continuation of the game goes. But with the time being ticking off, it's big pressure mounting on players from both sides. But one team is in the driving seat, as in a no wrong form, which is Sunrisers Club, as they've played to their best. Whereas this team looks not in good control. Now they've lost their possession, they've lost their way, and now it looks an indication of the team boys in red losing their calm, losing their composure, losing their natural game, just going very quick on the time, going a little hard onto the ball, but somehow they're losing that grip on that one with that beautiful passes, easy and calm passes from boys in yellow. And now, as they have marching to that occasion, they've started calling this in their way, they've started coming back into that action. And that's what the beauty of the game is. Time goes, but make sure you have your resources being allocated in right way. You make the best players, you select the best players according to their favorite positions of their good capabilities of which they are being into. And a good clearance and a good one. Still boys in red looking to get that counter attack. Jersey number 23, it's Mahesh Hansda with that one cross, but this time also going away with that line and length. They've tried to pull that one, they've tried their best, but somehow could not be their best, could not be their day, it seems out. Things not going in their way all the way. and that's what they're just trying to make sure that that's not good. Has he injured himself? Has he lost his rhythm? Has he lost his way? Has he lost his shine? Just keeping that simple, keeping that easier for him. Is that the best part? Is that the best one? And they'll keep that ball from this angle. And that's it goes in that same way as time is clicking off with hardly been. And that's header coming in, but going away from that line. Going away from that line. And that's what they're just trying to pull that one away, pull that one high. Several times we've seen things going in that way, but 14 minutes is left. And what magic can we see in this remaining 14 minutes of play? Can we see a great turnaround? Can we see a great miracle happening? Can we see a good comeback by Poison Red? So don't go anywhere else. I assure you that this is going to be a high voltage contest in this remaining 14 to 16 minutes of play, as both teams will fight hard and hard, not just allowing any inch to their opponent's side, being hard on to every single chance, on every single moment, trying to get it, trying to make sure that they achieve it, trying to make sure that they call it well enough, trying to make sure they get in the right way, trying to make sure that they get in the good going way, trying to make sure that they announces their move, announces this strategy, announces their way, and that's what they are up to that mark. Or straight into that goalkeeper hands, straight one. Sanjay Hembram just almost kept the way he's going, kept his rhythm, keeping each and every moment on the ball, keeping each and every moment, keeping tracing that one as the time passes. We're only left with 10 minutes of play left, with that big header coming in. That big header coming in strongly there. They're just looking to kick that one away, kick that away in that section, trying to kick that one up. creating that chance, creating that charge, looking to create that one insight. 80 minutes of play have gone with remaining few one. That's a cross coming in, but a good clearance. Almost a good sight of Lee, but still they've got the ball. Boys in yellow. It never seems out easy for Mohammed Tamim. He gets the ball, passes back to his player, jersey number 4, and then he passes it back. But still now they loses that control. But still back, jersey number 11 passes back strongly to jersey number 17, Bariel Tudu, and jersey number now 7. He's trying to create that chance with that quickly cross kick coming in and a header with a clearance. Tried it well, does it well, but could not execute to the end. But well try and a good moment too. Some great moves we're watching. We're seeing in this game as the time passes, as the time moves ahead. We see a great thing happen up there. And that's what they're trying to build, that one pass. They're just trying to create that chance and charge. Look to hover here and there with that good coordination. Look at that pass in that try. Small pass, effective one. Could get it, breakthrough. Can that be the first one? Can he comes it? They've got that chance. They have got that element. They've got that thing. Oh dear, looks so difficult. But what a moment. The defense line has almost have shown their best skill of their game, making sure that they are into that point. And a good clearance by the defense line of boys in yellow. Arpan Lakra, Abhinanda, jersey number 3, jersey number 5. What a great way of finish they have done in passing the ball, keeping it simple, steady. And that's what they're just trying to roll it over, roll it other way, roll it in that same way, trying to call that as a hit of a giggle. That chances quickly, it seems that they're just playing with that field, keeping full control of the ball, boys in yellow, and that's what they are now doing. A great move in just passing, keeping the ball ahead, away from the opponent side. That's all what they need to do in the remaining 7 minutes or 8 minutes of play. Not sure how much additional time will be provided out here. As an outcome of a good play, we've seen a great challenging way for boys in red, and now they looks out to be little away from the game concentration as in the first half when it was a goal they were strongly coming quickly to score a goal. They was there in the picture, they were always there in the game, but now they looks little bit lost it out with what has happened there. Is something that they're completely away and it is out of their knowledge. It is completely out of their text.
And that's what they're just looking to set themselves high on that standard, looking to set themselves, keeping themselves going in that same rhythm, just holding that nerve, keeping that one high. And that's good about this game. As time rolls back, boys in yellow, Sunrisers Club are getting strong and stronger with each and every second being lapsing, and that's what is their now strategy. Just focus on time, nowhere else, and make sure that you do not do any big mistake. Keep yourself away from that defense line, from that D region. Make sure that you go with that same intent. Just go with that same defense way. The kind of game they were playing, the kind of game it was going for them, counting their moments, counting their way, counting their part of what they are doing, what they're capable of, making sure that the time is just clicking and they are through to the game as just is an indication of each and every player coordination well, they've been well addressed to the point of ball where they are able to play that one, just keeping that good pass and a good control over that point and straight into his hands. That's a great beauty of that game. And that's tremendous gameplay of a great football we've seen so far. And that's what the time is going on. 3 minutes of play left. With one goal, at least one they can do to come back strongly. With one goal, at least they would love to add on their side as the time is just kicking off. And I'm sure the happiness on the side of the team coach is clearly being, it's depicting on his face what his team has done so far. The team coach Niaz Rahmat Pullat, along with Azam Khan, as a team manager, Akbar Khan as a team manager, as his guidance have now coming in the right way. It's now proving all that fruitfulness of the hard work which these teams have done immensely in their time, in the training sessions, rigorous training, hard work. Each and every practice session was important for the players to make sure that they got the advanced training. It helps them to nurture, it helps them to allow themselves to ready for big stage, to get ready and trained for big occasions, physically prepared, mentally prepared. The kind of atmosphere they'll be in, it will surely help them throughout their life. It's not all about the game, it's all about to be a better person at last, of a better sportsman life, as a game you'll play, as a personality you will be developed. So that's what been the initiative behind the coaching side. A great mentorship by both the ends, I would say. And these tournaments have produced great young players. They identified budding players, and it gives them a big platform, precious platform, high rewards. And that's what they're just struggling to get that ball back, and that's what they're keeping their shape, losing that ball control. Still boys in red have that chance to score their first one, but they misses it completely. That long kick from that way, completely it was out of their way. 30 seconds are left for this 90 minutes of halftime, and now let's see how much of the additional times will be awarded for that halftime more.
Four.
4 minutes of additional time been awarded. Let's see what best can be done. Can they come strongly with that brilliant kick? But a good and a wonderful save by goalkeeper there. Almost he reaches out there. Sanjay Hembram proving out his best and what best he can do so far. And as he holds the ball tightly, which signifies his strength, that he gonna do not miss any chance. He will not allow any opportunity to the opponent side. He'll be very hard onto that part. 3 minutes of time left. They've got our corner. And can they create that chance? Can they score? And a good clearance with his hand. A good movement by Sanjay there. Still the ball is in their way. Still the ball, and now it has been passed on to the opponent side. Good tackle there, but a good dribbling skill, a good tackle one down, but they've got the ball in possession. Boys in red now, they have all the responsibility on their shoulder as time being passing. But good pass there, jersey number 10 trying to. Oh dear, good one. He is entered inside that D. Could that be a chance? But a good clearance. Back to back, difficult one, but he's pulled out absolutely great move. Jersey number 10 has shown it's Suresh Fadia. Has shown this great intent of leaving that ball and with that skill, but a flyer by the goalkeeper Sanjay. He flies and grabs the ball. Somebody jumps so high as it seems out anybody can jump that high like Sanjay without a ladder. Oh, that's a good clearance coming by the goalkeeper from the goalkeeping side of the Rovers Club. Ankit with 90 minutes of 90 seconds left. What drama, what best we can see in this remaining 90 seconds. The time kicks off. The time kicks off. Can they come back? They're just hoping to get that one breakthrough in that last 1 or 2 minutes, but time is ticking off. They don't have any time left now. It's almost 60 seconds. What magic they can do in that last remaining 60 seconds. That's a kick coming in strongly there. They just try to kick that one, and that's what the option they have with that long kick, but no action, no result there. Just going two away from that frame, almost losing that chance, but almost kicked that from that long range. And just 30 to 40 seconds of time left with the whistle final to be blown. As what the boys in yellow are very much confident of the game they have played, the game they have now in their side is no one can snatch it. It is they are marching to the victory with that last one. Can they end on that high note? Can they do so? End that game on that high note as the time's just ticking off. As ticking off, 94 minutes, and I'm sure the 4 minutes of additional time has already been conceded. Now it's whatever is the time they have is the game, as now they are securing that position, winning that first game. They're just on that blink because now they have no option, only a miracle can save, and at this point it is a go away game by the side of Rovers Club, as Sunrisers Club are just 1 inch away from the victory. But before that one, something happened drastically unwell for them as the key player is grounded. As physiotherapist doctor came actually strongly into that frame, quickly marching to that one, analyzing and checking, marking his presence and making sure that he does it magic again to pull him up and to make sure that he does it well. And that's what we have. The time's ticking off, the time's wait for none. And everyone hopes for a good one. Everyone hopes for a good thing in their side as he'll be shortly being on the ground. He'll be okay and all right. And that's what is something in the end not happening perfectly okay with boys in yellow, as already they've been onto that driving seat, and with a possibility of highly getting one more on the board, and they've got the golden chance to add one more onto their scorecard, and they would love to end on a finishing note. Can this game end to a lovely finishing end, started off with a goal and end with a goal? Can that be that one? And yes, it does. It does. The game started by a goal and now it ends to a dramatic goal, a great historic win by SRC Sunrisers Rovers Club. They have banged onto this game, and what a great performance. What a great end. You can't find a great, wonderful end and more beautiful, surprising than this one, ending this into a penalty with 3-0 on the board. A wonderful cameo by each team players by Sunrisers Club. They have shown their game to the highest level, the caliber they have. This team has have got that talent. They've got that kind of strength. They've got that kind of rhythm. What a
Right.
great game it has been. And that's we have the scoreline: Sunrisers Club 3, first Urban Lakra 16 minute Arshad P, and then Arpan Lakra again in that additional last second of the game where Rovers Club stands at the null point. What a great cameo of football game we've seen today. What a great cameo of a football game we've seen today with everything going good in that way. And that's we have the score lines: Sunrisers Club and Rovers Club. Sunrisers Club 48% possession, Rovers Club 52%. Shots on target 11 and 17, and shot on target is 7-7, which is equal. Number of saves more by Sunrisers Club as on compared to the Rovers Club. Corners have been only taken one by Sunrisers Club, and whereas four have been taken by Rovers Club. Six fouls and five fouls, no yellow cards and no red cards. That's been we have seen that show of the game today so far in the first match, and that's just an indication of how great this tournament look alike as we proceed further and further. It is a great game at this wonderful venue, Barabati Stadium. What a great thing happened up here at this Cuttack, Odisha, this venue. And that's we see in the highlight what happened in the first one, what came close to that.
And that's we see in the replay part. Things going in all the way for boys in yellow. And there we see a glimpse of the game highlights which happened for both the teams, the kind of play they had played, the kind of opportunities each have gone. There we see the first goal coming in that action. Strongly that clear pass. And that's what it looks going in that way. And that's what it looks coming in that way. There we see that action taking in that place. Everything going good. Good passes and a great action. Great drama. Great display of football we've seen today by both the teams from both the ends. Highly competent teams. As we proceed ahead, we'll see some great things happening so far in our side as well. And then at last, that finishing touch with a penalty side and a goal. As easy you like, as easy you see. Things going good, and that's what we have in the full time side. Stay tuned, we'll be back shortly with the next game coming in our side.